Hello and welcome to Subnautica Survival Uncut number 19. We're making good progress down the Lost River. We've discovered that we have green spots on our hands now, so finding a cure is imperative. Ever onwards. Let's continue the journey.
I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
So, welcome back. Here we are again, back in the world of Subnautica. And we're in the Lost River. We're in Poseidon, and we've got green hands. Oh dear. Well, time for us not to tarry, and we need to carry on and make progress. Now we're heading in a north, sort of westerly direction here. We need to turn the engine on.
Powering up.
And we need to carry on down the Lost River. We found this last time, which is a skeleton of what they've come to determine as the Sea Emperor. Right, so off we need to proceed. Oops, we're going a bit too fast for me there, so let's proceed along the river. Although, that could be interesting here. What's that big blue thing? Let's go and have a little look at this, shall we? Although this is looking like the wrong way because we're going up, and the one thing we don't need to do here is go up actually. So I need to have a little look around and see where we're going, because actually we need to go. We definitively need to oops, let's get the right keyboard here so that I can do this properly. We're going to need to reverse, and we want to go up and over there, I think, because the no, that's where we want to be. Look, there. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's the tree of life. That's lovely. The cove tree. Yes, this is a very significant point on our journey. Yes, we need to go there. So let's go forward. Need to go down a bit more. Make sure we've got the clearance. This is a very significant moment on our journey. Very significant indeed. At least I'm sure it is. Now notice, now that the as we proceed through here, the brine goes from a green colour to blue. And now all of a sudden the brine is now no longer toxic to us. This is a very significant moment in our journey that we've come across. Very significant indeed. I'm going to stop here.
Powering down.
This is a safe little spot for us at the moment. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to have something to eat, because good time, always time to have something to eat, it's worth it. We've got extra pots there, so let's go down. Let's get our scanner to hand, and here we go. This is a complete new thing. This. Giant cove tree. Right. Now, the giant cove tree. Vast tree encountered in a deep cove. It's the only one of its kind encountered on the planet. Surrounded by rays grazing on its pink outer leaves. Bark hard, fast to go. Ghost leviathan eggs. The tree's branches are wrapped number a number of maturing eggs belonging to the species designated ghost leviathan. This tree appears to be ancient nesting ground. The eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow with them as they await the right conditions to hatch. Whoa. There we go. So here we are, and we're going over there. So that's it. Now this brine here I can go into and it won't hurt me, which is really nice, because it actually means I can go and pick up, oh, that's uranite. There's lots of uranite here, isn't there? What's that? That's titanium, which we could drill with the prawn suit. There's lots of uranite here. Oh, that's a little piece of that. Yeah, so this is quite benign to us, this blue brine, which is good for the moment. So we've got lots of titanium. There's no more crystalline sulfur. But that's easy enough. We're in a position now where we're not far from where I intend to set up another base. So let's get on and get our deep point base set up, because what we'll need to do is to finalize and make our equipment here as deep penetrating as possible. So this is a good spot. We've actually done really well here. You know, to open the episode and to come here is brilliant. So let's turn the engine on. Off we go. We can go straight across there. Straight across, follow the blue brine across. Yeah, excellent. We've really done. I'm really happy. If you hadn't gathered that already. So we just proceed along here. Fingers crossed we should come across we'll come round a corner. Here, there we go. And then there will be a large area to descend. This is we're around about 900 feet now, you see. So this is the limit of the Seamoth's ability to penetrate under the undersea world. So we'll just go to the right of this tree, and then swivel round it, and down we'll go again. We'll find a very large blue falls here, which we'll head towards, and we will then exit, if you like. We're leaving the Lost River area now, and moving towards the biome which is known as the Inactive Lava Zone, ILZ. and what we'll do is, oops, we won't graze this, but see, we've got deep shrooms here and everything, but it's at this little spot here which we now have. This is the inactive lava zone, and this is where we're going to set our base up here. As you can see, we get warpers coming to play with us at this point, which is a pain in the bottom, but no, not something that's unexpected, of course. So I'm just going to back Poseidon up here, so that he's just in a position to support us nicely, and we should be good to power off at this point, and we can now hop out into into Peter, and that will drop us down here. Oh, we could just have been a bit further forward in Poseidon. Yes, we could have been, and so that's what we'll do, is we'll just come forward a bit more and just position this just nicely.
Engine powering up.
And there we are, so we'll just come forward a little bit like that, and then we'll just come down. And then that's in a nice position to pick up the prawn suit.
Engine powering down.
And that's it. So we were at 71% power, which is pretty good for us. We're in very good shape. So let's come on. Why haven't I got any lights here? So now what we've got, you can see on here, is we've got some heat bugs. Now these little things, they'll be quietly nomming away on our power supply. So we will need to get power sorted for this quite quickly. And we'll probably have to go and cut them off. There we are, we can turn the lights on now. We're going to need the lights. Right, so let's start getting our base materials out. We've got a whole load of base materials here, haven't we? So, right, so we've got the lead. We can start off. We'll need our thing there. We'll first thing we'll do is we'll make a base here for ourselves. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Very nice. Right, so there's our first foundation. We'll make a second foundation. We should be able to. Oh, right, okay. So we haven't got enough lead. Okay, well let's come back to that item then. We'll put a multi-purpose room on there. That can be our first thing, is the multi-purpose room. We'll have a glass tube. I don't know if we can we do a glass tube? Yes, we can. Right, so that's that. We'll do a cross. We can put on there. We've got enough on there. We should have enough glass to put another tube on here. And see, it's weak at the moment, so it's likely to break. So we need our bits of lead. We need to go and get that. Oh, we know that this is, we emptied that locker out, so we know that we should have, if we've got lead in here, yes we have, so let's start taking some of this out here. And we should be able to now go and complete making, building that up to strengthen the base. We can do that, and we can strengthen that like that. That will help significantly. We've got to go and repair the base now, but we can't do that until we put a hatch on it. So now we're going to have to go in and repair it.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline. Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Right, okay, so, oops. Hopefully that will now empty out okay. We should see that empty out. What we will need to do is, have we got that? It's the magnetite we're missing. We've only got one piece of magnetite, so let's go and get power on the base that we've got first off, and that would be in one of these, wouldn't it? There's the magnetite that we need. So let's bring that up. Because that now means we've got a piece of gold as well. Yes, that's fine. So we can now bring our we can now go and sort out our thermal plant. Let's get down there. So that's now powered the base.
All primary systems online.
So the base has now got power going to it, because we can see going up here, which is fine. We should see that the base is now empty, which is fine. So
welcome aboard, Captain.
We've got power growing here, 27, 29, and so on. So everything is starting to just be okay, sort of. Right. So now the next item that we had on the menu would be a scanner room, but we don't have that. Would be a moon pool. Yes, we've got a moon pool. Now what we'll need to do is to put this somewhere where we're going to need another tube. So I don't know if we can do that. Have we got? Oh, did we have enough materials for it? No, we didn't. So we wanted to see. We'll have to see if we can. Actually, what we'll do is, because we'll want some base material. So we've got enough titanium to do that. We'll put the tube on there because it will allow us to put on some strengthening if desired. Which I think is going to be desired straight away. So we'll put that on before the hull breaks. There we go. Right, so that's brought the base up quite significantly. We now should be able to put our moon pool here on the end. But it's not going to allow us to do that, is it? Is it? No, that's not going to be any good then. Oh, we haven't built the base high enough up. That's why. We may well have to just redo all this very slightly. In fact, there's no doubt about it. We will have to do this very much more so. Now, this base is broken again. So let's go and find out where our breaks are. It's broken here again.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated. Seek fluid intake.
I haven't got anything to do there, so we'll just go up here and grab something. I'm sure in here I put some bottles of water. There we go. Have a quick drinky.
Stabilizing.
Right. What other base materials have we got going on here? Yeah, we've got scanner room, haven't we? Scanner room. No. Was that? No, it wasn't, was it? No, it wasn't that at all. No, it wasn't that at all. Scanner room, that's it. But I think I'm out by a table coral sample. Yeah, I've got a table coral sample missing. So that should be in here. Here we are, look. I don't know if I really need the shrooms, but there we are. Job done, there we go. Base is still only 2.1, so it's not exactly the strongest in here. But, hey, there we go. Right, so that's the scanner room. Now you're going to get a very good idea of what the world looks like. Based that we are here, we've come from up here, round this corner, so we're sat on this little shelf here, and this tube just disappears away from us. This is the inactive lava zone. It's going to lead down to a very hot place here. This is the area from which we will now start to find this wonderful blue crystal called kyanite. So this is our deep base, so that we've got somewhere to return to and just sort of be, if you like. I've put the moon pool in here. I don't know that we will need it. It's possible. That we will need it. Right, so we're going to need some more strengthening. What have we got? Lithium, titanium. I need titanium and lithium. It's going to flood again. There we are. Let's go and get some. Let's go and get some lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's take plenty of it, and then we'll just create some strengthening here. We don't need to. We can just finish that off. That's 6.2. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? Let's finish construction of deconstruction. What's going on there? So that's no longer letting me do something there. Put some titanium. Oh dear, oh dear, let's go and get some titanium. It's all good go, isn't it, eh? Finish deconstruction of attached components first. Alright. There appears to be an issue in here, doesn't there? Let's go and solve this in here. There's obviously something needs repairing.
Integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Okay, well that looks like that's got that sorted. We've got our... what we need to do is put that vertical tube back. Like that. Right, so now what we can do is go in here and just... Oh god, we've filled up with stuff here now. Ladder. Right, now we've got to go and find the leak in here, which will be in here somewhere.
Hull integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Another hole. Yeah. I think that should do. Yeah, that seems to have got that
Calorie intake recommended.
all done, but we seem not to be draining down here, which is interesting. Well, there you go. Right, so let's go and get the calorie intake so requested, before I forget. That will be some marble melon. Yummy marble melon. 1,
Vital signs stabilizing.
2, 3. Cut, plant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so we've got somewhere there. Let's see if we can find out why we're not. Well, why we're still not being very strong. We can probably put another bit of reinforcement on. And we can do that here because. Oh no, we can't. That can't take reinforcement, but that can. So now that's got the hull strength of 220, so why isn't it draining down? It looks like it's starting to drain now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. Is it starting to drain down? I believe it is. And about time too. So we can come down to here, we can go up our ladder and get to our moon pool should we need it, but it means that the prawn's got somewhere to charge. Means we can now have a really decent base here. Let's just check our hull integrity and everything in here is good. Yeah, we haven't got anything knocking about in here. Let's see what the scanner's seeing now, shall we? In terms of materials, because what we're looking for is, well, so far we can find lumps of titanium, rubies, yes, lovely rubies, magnetite, lithium, lead, heat area, we know what that is, gel sacks. We might need those for aerogel, of course. And some nickel ore, which is probably the sort of stuff we will need, because I think we're getting a bit short of nickel. Now, let's, whilst that, and that isn't that far from us, is the nickel. It's all quite close, actually. Which is all very, very, how about that? I'll say it's close. It's right there. Bit of nickel. What we've got to worry about here is, as you recall, warpers. So we just want to be mindful of those. Oh, let's have a quick ruby while we're at it, shall we? Might as well. So yes, this is quite a convenient relocation here for what we're about to do, because we're going down there. We're just going to go on and on and on into the distance and head off downstream. We'll go down in here, of course, and then just hop out as required. But what we need to be doing and thinking about is let's put some of this away now, because I don't think I need anything else in the base, as it were. That's just a sort of home from home in case we need it sort of idea. Lithium, we can put the lithium we're not using away. Nickel, we did pick up a piece of nickel, in fact 2 pieces of nickel, so put that away. So we've got stuff here which we've not actually used yet. I can't remember what else we took out of our other base. Oh yes, of course, water machine, that's what we made down there. So we will make ourselves, because water is always useful to have. So in here we will build ourselves a water plant. Where's the water plant? Water machine. There it is. Oh, we're short of something. Some titanium. We need 3 and we've only got 2 bits. Right, okay. So let's just go and get a wee bit of titanium and then we can build the water machine that we need. I'm a bit short because although I grabbed all the pieces, as it were, I have made an extra tube or 2, haven't I, you see? So, yeah, let's do that. Let's go and make our water machine now. And we'll put it here. Right, so this, just remember, will just constantly make water for us, which will be very nice. Water and salt. So we will create ourselves a wall locker on here. And this is just going to be water, so we'll give it a name, water. So as this produces water, just stuff the water into there and make ourselves a locker full of water. We're going to end up with a locker full of salt as well. So actually, is there any quartz around? That's what I didn't check. Quartz would be quite useful if it is. No, there's no quartz, you notice, up at this level. No quartz at all. That's higher up. So if we want that, we'll have to go a bit higher up for that. I was only thinking of a fish tank and so on. So we should have enough quartz. So for our needs, we won't need to make a base any further down than this. After all, we are 1,000 meters below sea level. So we are quite a way down. Let's check what we've got in terms of our quartz. We've got enough there to make some things should we need to. I'm not too fussed at the moment about worrying about making up a fish tank for that. We'll quite happily survive on the old marble melon. It's doing us proud at the moment, so we will continue to nom on that, and we've got enough going on here to keep ourselves good. If necessary, I can always just grow yet another little pot, or even go in here. I could put a full grow bed in here to do so. There's our one lonely Reginald. He's still on his own, poor thing. But there he is. He's okay. He's all right. So yep, we'll just carry on with that. Now, right. So we're going to look at the various things that we've got to do for the prawn. So exosuit upgrade, he's going to need his biggest upgrade, which is the kyanite, as will the Cyclops need its depth module Mark III. We've got a Mark II, it's already fitted. It's the Mark III. Plasteel ingot's going to be required by both, so we're going to need a reasonable amount of titanium. So that's at least 15 bits of titanium, so hopefully I've got enough titanium in stock. If not, we'll just have to mine some before we go anywhere. We've got 3 bits there, we've got 15 bits there, and we've got enough there. Right, okay, so we've got enough to make titanium here for ourselves, for our need. Though everything's kind of rosy in the garden there. We've got not a great deal of copper, but enough copper to keep us to meet our needs and so on. So, quite honestly, I think we're pretty good here. So, we need to go and find some kyanite, which means we need to put Peter back on board. Peter's quite strong. He doesn't really need any any further upgrades, we could look at upgrading him a little bit more. But I'm not sure that the sort of things that we need for him will really be of any. We only want that one. That is the one, the kyanite that we need, and we need kyanite. Don't forget, for our Neptune booster, so we're going to have to bring some back with us. There is nothing in the way of upgrades, though the thermal reactors for both will be excellent to have as well. So we'll want to make sure they're on board. So right,
Captain.
right. So let's get on board here. Let's check to see if we've got any of these heat thingies on us. Yes, we've got one here, and there it is. Look, see. And what that will be doing is that will be sucking the power out of this bloody submarine, which is a pain in the arse. So so we need to find some kyanite, and when I find kyanite, then I need to make the thermal reactor modules for this really quite rapidly, so that it will start to oh no, let's turn off the lights so I can see what I'm doing.
Powering up.
Right, okay. So we'll leave our base there, and then we'll just start to go down here. And it's easiest to do this in here because warpers, you can see exactly those devices there. They are monumental, and we just got to keep our eyes peeled along here for kyanite, which we will do. One of the things, you see, by leaving a base there, we get our little cameras, so those cameras tell us where to go. As you can see, that's a good, because we'll be coming out this way. And there's all sorts of things. There's a nice big piece of copper there, you see. So there's plenty of raw materials here. And we just proceed down here. You can see there's those little heat things stuck onto the vessel at the moment. So if I come away, you can see that we've got a couple of them on there. So I have to go on here, and I can just do that, and it gets rid of them. We need to keep an eye out though for. We've got to come down here to keep going down and down and down and down. Because at some point we will see some. See, there's another one of those bloody things here. Look, it's swimming along and wants to jump on board us. How deep are we? We're 1197. We're nearly at limit. We're nearly at our limit here. We just desperately need to find some kyanite. Otherwise we're in deep trouble. Warpers keep appearing. And disappearing. There. There we go. We found some. Let's just... We found some. Unfortunately, of course, warpers are around here. But this is the stuff that we want. That's exactly what we want, but the warpers are going to be a problem for us. How many sticky things have we got on here? A couple. Get off me. Right, so I'm going to have to brave this. There is some. There's some kyanite over there. Oh, god damn it, you arsehole thing! Now hopefully I can get through it. This stuff is very difficult to drill. And you might not pick any up. This is the one item that you might not pick anything up when you're drilling it. And so far I've not picked anything up when I'm drilling it. I've got a bit. Yeah, I've got some. It's the one item in the game which is the most precious, and they make it the hardest to actually acquire. Yeah, I've got another bit. Oh, good, I've got another bit. I think I've got 4 bits in total. Right, so we didn't get a great deal there. So we'll see what we can get out of this. And Nothing has come out of it so far. Nothing has come out of it so far. No, still nothing. Nothing at all, nothing at all. Oh, you awkward thing. It's RNG is not helping here at all. No, no, so we've got nothing there. And it just might be that nothing is going to come of this piece. Whole piece. I might lose the whole lot. Nothing might come of it. Yes, got a couple of bits. There's another warper there. Right, so, oh, we got a little bit of it there. Let's see if we can get anything from here. Nope, nothing came out of that. Yes, we got a couple of bits. It's good. No, still not a huge amount. As you can see, it's real precious stuff to get hold of. It's hard work. Yeah, oh, that's another bit. Okay, hopefully we've got enough to get back to base too. Come on, open up, I said. Thank you.
Captain, all systems online.
What are you doing in here? What have we got power-wise here? 53%, okay. E. Okay. Turn the lights on inside. Okay, so let's go and just see how much kyanite we got in our box. Oh, quite a bit. That's quite nice. Right. First off, we're going to need to make the Cyclops depth upgrade 3, a plasteel ingot, and the thing. This is going to be one of those. Plasteel ingot is 10 titanium. Let's put the bit of gold away because I need some space. Don't need the salt, so let's just get rid of that. Don't need the copper wire, wiring kit. Don't think I need the battery or the computer chip or the right at the moment. Let's get the titanium that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so make a titanium ingot. So that makes our titanium ingot. To make plasteel we need 2 lithium. So we come down here, we get 2 lithium out, and now we can make our plasteel ingot. Right, so now to create our Cyclops depth module, Cyclops depth module Mark 3, we just need the depth module Mark 2, which is up in the machine. This is going to start hull damage occurring immediately. So what on earth are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here, right? Okay. So this is going to immediately cause damage. So iron equip.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Come back, thank you. And now we can equip that. Right, so now we've got a depth of 1700 meters. The pressure's off. What we now need is that lovely device, which is the charging device, thermal device, which is polyaniline 4-kyanite wiring kit. How much? 2 polyaniline, okay. And I seem to have got 1 on me. I seem to have got 1 on me, so I put it in there, didn't I? No. Wiring kit, so let's take the wiring kit. Let's get a bottle of that jollop out, and I should... Was that it? Yes. I can now make one of those. Right, that's a very good thing, because now the Cyclops, I can drop that into here, wherever that upgrade was. There. Right, now the Cyclops will start charging up all on his own. So we're now warm enough to be able to do our own charging. Although we've got animals on board here, which is going to slowly discharge us, so we just do that to get rid of them. Takes us down to 49%, but they're no longer on here. So unfortunately, that's just sat in here. No, this is a bug. Right, now we want to create that self-same device for the prawn suit, which is the charging device, or depth modules. We might have to go back up to do that at a vehicle modification station, which means we will have to go from here and return. Which again is no big problem, we'll just turn around and go back to our base. Let's see if we've got enough kyanite though to do that. The prune suit, we need 2 bits of kyanite, which we have. That's all that's required for there. So we've got 2 bits. How many bits of kyanite do we have? Because that's on me. We've got 3. So we're going to need some more kyanite, but we can always come back to do that. So as you can see, our power's gone to 51%. So we can come up here, and what we'll do now is we'll just turn round and head back from whence we came. And then we'll go and put in our vehicle modification station and go and repair the craft. But go and get the prawn suited and booted to do the job, because 1300 meters is not enough for the prawn suit. Everything's going swimmingly well here so far. And as you can see now, see how the see how everything is charging up here, which is really quite useful. It's more than quite useful, it's extremely useful. Yes. Continue to rise up now. And make our way back to base. Well, to the lower base. You can see why it's important to sort of have a base. That's why I need the moon pool, so that we could charge the make any equipment that we needed. And we just quietly go through here. We've kept away from the warpers, only been warped once, which is I'm grateful for, because they're all over this place like a rash, as you can see. Hence the reason why I wanted the Cyclops in with this, because they're just a monumental pain in the backside, quite honestly. And here we are back at our base here.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm sure it is. Right, so we can just leave. I'm not going to be getting the prawn suit out because there's no need to at the moment. But now this is quietly charging up. I'll just make sure that there's nothing on the outside, and there isn't. So now we're now clear. Sadly, our bug is still in here. It's still got its indigenous life on the larvae. Grub-like species that appears to lack sight and smell, but it's able to sense and drain thermal electric energy in its immediate environment. So suction cap and torso, thick scales, behave attracted to energy sources of all kinds, draws energy from its prey to survive. Avoid when piloting vehicles, remove to conserve batteries. So that's why we need the needed all that. Right, time for some mobile melon. How much space have we got in our inventory? Enough to pick a nom.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Plant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we now need to ensure we've got everything out of. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. We want everything that we need to make a modification station. So that not a modification station, a vehicle upgrade station, which is one of those. So we need 3 titanium, a computer chip, and copper wire. So copper wire, didn't I put that in there? Yeah, and a computer chip, and 3 titanium. I've only got 1, 2, 3. Right, so there we go. We can now go and we'll go and make our modification station in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That shouldn't change the base. Right, that's it. That's fine. Right, now we should be fabricators unpowered. We're a bit short of power in here at the moment. That's interesting. Wonder why we're short of power. Probably because the scanner's scanning. So we'll going to turn the scanner off. Oh, the scanner's not scanning. We should be having enough power from our thermal venti thing. That should be providing us with enough power. $50°C, that should be doing enough for us there. have we got to make another one? Let's see, is another one. That would need an aerogel, magnetite, and 5 titanium. It might be better to put that on and make another one. Let's see if we've got any aerogel. That will be interesting to note. I'm not sure that we have, you know.
All systems online.
Don't think aerogel is something I've got a bit of. No. Aerogel is ruby and gel sac. Oh, that's what we don't have. Then what's taking all the power must be the water machine. That must be taking all the power. So yes, this is the thing that's taking all the power. Oh, nuts. That's a bit of a pain. It's slowly making the water. 74%. We're just 75%. When this has done the water, it will shut the machine down. We should be up to power, and then we can find another gel sac, which obviously isn't that far away. I wonder if I can find it, because if I can, it might just be outside the door, of course. And yes, it is. Now, have I got any titanium on me? No, I haven't got enough titanium. Let's go and grab a bit of titanium. No, we got 6 little gel sacs to go. See, these are dead now, so I can't pick them up or anything like that. But I've got the 6 gel sac seeds, so they will grow and make me some aerogel. Because I've got some rubies. With rubies, then we're away. Let's just check we've not got any hangers on the outside of here. Yes, we have. Hello. Go away. Hear them twittering away. Little sods. Now, first I didn't think it mattered, so I didn't bother with them, and can kill these things if you whack them enough. But you know, there were 5 of the damn things on there, which was a pain. But at the end of the day, we should see that our power has come up to 64% now, which is quite good. We've got 1 under there, so let's just easily get rid of him by doing that. And that's him gone now. As you can see, he's disappeared. That just gets rid of them. More to eat. Just one, 2, 3, 4. Yes, constant process. This constant. Plant the marble melon. Eat the marble melon. Blah 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 blah. Non-stop. Right. So that bit of aerogel, we're going to need a ruby. Because for our for that we want 2 magnetite and some 3 magnetite, 2 magnetite. We're going to need another 3 titanium. So that means we've got everything we need there apart from the aerogel, which we'll just have to wait until that gel sacks grow. We've got the ruby we need, we can make the aerogel. And we're done. We'll be able to go and put another thermal unit down to make 500 units of electricity, which will then allow us to continue to make our necessary filtered water. So how are these doing? 47%, so they're growing quite well. They go quite quickly, actually. Sure, actually, I bought some creepvine seeds with me, didn't I? Yes. Let's go and plant those, because it gives a nice yellow glow anyway. There we are, we can grow the creepvine seed in there, which would be nice. See, now that now the power's starting to grow, 17, 18, and that's because this has now finished its filtration, so it will now, the power will recover, which is more than enough. Means we can go back up and get back on to doing what I was intending to do in the first place, which was to put in the to look at the prawn suit module. Oh, we've got to do it at the modification station. That's what we've got to do it at. Oh dear, we didn't need that there at all. Dear, oh dear. Never mind. So it's done here. Prawn suit, depth module Mark 3. We've got the kyanite that we need, we've got the titanium, we need 2 lithium, and it's depth module Mark 1. So we can get the depth module Mark 1 out, and then we're going to need, what was the other thing? What was the other thing we needed? 2 lithium, nothing more than that, and we can make it. Dear oh dear, we didn't need to come back, but there you are. 2 lithium. Right. Never mind, doesn't hurt. We now have the depth module Mark 2. So now the crush depth is now 1700 meters for the prawn suit. So that's really cooking on gas. There really isn't anything worthwhile else doing for the prawn suit, because any other things are the torpedoes. You have to have a torpedo arm, and I've not actually, I'm not bothering to do that because I don't want to, the torpedoes, this is useless-y sort of stuff, really. Well, I've not found it. So, yes, we could easily add more storage. We've got another 2 slots available in the prawn suit, so we could, yes, we could actually do the engine efficiency module, but that doesn't need it. We want the thermal reactor, which we've not got. That's the thing I want, the thermal reactor. I haven't got any kyanite, polyaniline, and a wiring kit. And this is all going to have to be made in the vehicle upgrade bay, you see. So I need some more polyaniline to do this. But then I can still, we can still do things in here. I.e., we can charge this up in here, and after all, don't forget, now we've got the charging of the Cyclops in here. It's getting to 72% now, which is just by sitting in the hot water. So it will fairly rapidly, apart from the fact I've got 2 little hangers on which I need to go and kill. Who are up here? Hello, you. And you can die. Yes, I've killed you for a change. Where have you gone? There you go. Wafting away. It's going to want. They're all knocking about, and they all keep coming back, little sods. There they are. I feel like killing the damn things. They're a monumental pain. And so there we are. We've got rid of the couple. Well, let's go and see how our gel sacks are doing. See if we've got a nice mature gel sack yet. Yes, we have. We got a mature gel sack. So let's go and make the necessary.
Welcome aboard.
We should be able to now make a bit of aerogel, which we can, and that should mean we can now. Oh, with 5 titanium, we're away. 4 titanium and 1. That should do the job. Yes, right, so let's go and oh, come here. Right, so that's running at 50 degrees, so they're both running with that. This now put the habitat on 50 degrees, sorry, 500 units, so we should be a lot better off electricity wise. Yes, you see now that's That's now growing quite nicely. Power-wise, we've got water should we need it, and it's ready to go. So we don't need to worry about any more at the moment. I think we can quietly leave that base. I don't think there's anything else come. Let's see what it's. Crystalline sulfur. Okay, I wonder if it's found. See, kyanite isn't being listed here because that's where we went. Was actually we went from here. We went down this tunnel here, and it was way down here that we ended up. So it's 500 meters or more down this tunnel. And you can see it goes down quite steeply. And then right up here, this is the safe shallows right up in the top that we were. So it's all quite amazing where we've come to so far. And this sort of square block, I'm not sure what, but I think this is actually the area that we do end up getting into. But maybe not. I'm not sure why it comes up as a big square block. Perhaps it shouldn't do. But here we go. Right. So I think we're. Yeah, it's only in here that we can make the. Let me just check that was the prawn suit module that if we wanted to make it. Yes, we'd have to make it here. We've got the polyaniline, but it's the kyanite that we're short of, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. We don't need to be able to do the charging because at least the Cyclops is charging and has the charge capability on board, which is probably the most important, because right now the prawn suit is sitting in the charging bay and it is at 100%, which is good enough. And our power cells here, which we've got two big ones, and they're growing up in power, as you can see there. That's charging up very nicely now. That's nearly fully charged. That's fully charged. That one's not got much charging. That's got no charging whatsoever. That one's pretty well fully charged. So we know we've got. We're doing very well charge-wise, and as we proceed now, we're at 82% charge ratio, and I left the motor on.
Powering down.
I left the motor on, which wasn't very clever. We haven't got any leeches on at the moment, power leeches, so we could just actually have a little coffee break. I think that would be nice. So yeah, just going to be back in a moment, and I'm going to have a quick coffee break. So let me do this for the moment.
This PDA has rebooted with one directive: to keep you alive. Scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Exploration is conducted at your own risk. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. Explore, study, catalog new species, secure food and energy, and gather data on unusual phenomena.
shouldn't have gone so deep.
Right, well, back again. Okay. Now, another little thing to consider is that we will need some purple tablets at some point. So I just need to make sure I've got all the kit that I need to make some purple tablets with me. So let's see, purple tablets require 2 diamonds and an iron cube. So I've got iron cubes. How many diamonds do I have with me? Diamonds. 1, 2, so I've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So 2, that can make 10 purple tablets. That's more than enough. And you know, I've got iron cubes here, 5, 6. So yes, we're okay. Right, so with 86%, we're now. I'm now comfortable with. Let's make some tracks. And head south. Off we go. Tell you what, let's do as we did before, which is to turn the internal lighting off, because it just makes it that little bit more atmospheric, doesn't it?
Seek fluid intake.
Will you get out there and just go down? I'm going to stop and have a little drink in a second. Because we're going to go straight now. We're going to go to what is called the Lava Castle. Although we must get some more kyanite on the way. So if we see some more, we'll hop out and drill that. And we'll be good. Good to go. Right, so at this particular moment, I'm just going to go and have some marble melon, because oops, I've picked one up. I shouldn't have done. Use the planter, put one back, cut it with the knife, plant the seed, drink the do the food. That's good. I'm going to take another one. Plant the seed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right, so that's me pretty well sorted now for a little bit. Okay, off we carry on. going the right way. Yeah, look, there's more kyanite there. Another bloody warper. And more kyanite there. You see, this kyanite's being protected by warpers, so I can't dare go down to here because the little buggers will have me. I might be able to get that bit of kyanite there, or even that bit there. Quite frankly, it's quite possible. So we'll. This is all quite possible here. Let's have a look at where we're at. So that's our base up the top. There we are. I can see where our rocket is. We're almost it's almost directly above us, so we're right in the centre of the map. There's warpers there. There's warpers all over the place here. But that's where our lower base is, behind us there. So we've come down this tube and round the corner, which was basically what we were looking to do. I think if I just come down a bit further, I can probably we can probably just launch here and go and get that bit of
Engine powering down.
go and get that bit of kyanite. So 91%. Hopefully we will get that bit of kyanite, and the job will be a good one. And we can go and get it. Get some pieces of kyanite, because that would be really nice. Nothing so far. We got one piece out of that whole stack at the moment. Oh, right, we got see, how much did we get?
Captain,
I think we got
all systems online.
I think we got 3 pieces. Yes, we got 3 pieces. We are going to need for our rocket. I'm not going to assume I need any more for me, but it's for the rocket that we need it. So for the rocket, we will need something here. There we go, because we've done the boosters. It's the rocket base 4, so we've only got 3 bits. We're still going to need to go out and get more. Oh, pain in the bottom. Whoa. So let's have a little look in the cameras and see where else was some. There was some over there, which is behind us. Some over there. Yeah, we can go. We go and try and pick that up. Over to our right-hand side. So. Oh, yeah. Get off. Here we go, we're in. We're in. I'm going to have a little drink. I don't need that. Right. So, as it stands now, stop hopping about. Yes, now we've got plenty of kyanite for ourselves, which is excellent. Now, okay, so engine online, we're at 96%, so we're doing very nicely. So let's go down. Have we got any more hangers on? Bound to have. Yeah, we have. So we'll just knock them off like that, and off they go. And we're looking for the lava castle, because what we're looking for is the alien's thermal plant. There's more kyanite. There's kyanite all over the place here. So we're looking for the basically what's called the lava castle, which will be in here somewhere. But we'll get some really, really bad noises. And then we'll see some seriously big, nasty creatures that will want to attack us. This could be it. This could be it. There. Oh, how about that? How about that? Yeah. That's the granddaddy of them all. This, apart from the Sea Emperor, these are the dragons. These are horrendous. These things. So we've got to find the lava castle, but I believe this is it. So we need to just creep around ever so quietly and see if we can see, which we can, just there. That's the entrance to that's see. Good. We should be able to drop down and just drop the prawn suit onto here.
Engine powering down.
That thing. That will attack us if we're not careful. So hence the reason we've gone totally quiet, because at the moment it's because we're quiet it won't attack us. Right, so we nevertheless still have to go into the lava castle here. We've got work to do in there. So the engine's offline, we're at 100% power. We're fully powered up at the moment, which is very nice. Whoa! What's going on here? What happened there?
Detect an alien materials and a massive energy signature. Reading originates within the natural...
You see, it's coming around and brushing against us, but it's not damaging us. So we got to be very, very careful. Okay, he seems to be satisfied that we're kind of nothing at the moment, which is what we really want him to do and go away. And he seems to have got the message and gone away. Which is I'm ever so thankful for. Although he's coming back again, he's not leaving us alone very much, that's for sure. He's very sensitive to noise and motion, which the Cyclops, of course, produces. So, what will become very necessary for us to use is silent running when we're coming to leave here, and we go on to the next phase. So, for this phase at the moment, where are we? We're for 15 minutes in. So, I'm going to disembark and head into the lava castle. At this point in the game, though, I'm just going to do that, just in case. So we're going to launch ourselves in, and we're going to go in here. So, there we go. We've got ourselves in here. Right, now the... Ah, okay, fine. So we've actually got to go up and in here. We came in there, didn't we? Yeah. Right, so we just That's where the drill arm comes in quite useful to actually just attack creatures with it. There's lots of creature eggs and stuff knocking around, which we could do kyanite coming out of our ears down here, which we don't really need to worry about now. No, taking the wrong turning. Here we are. Right, so now our way in, though we've come in on either side, it's on either side of that. As is always the way. And it'll be in there. Okay, so we've made our way in. We've finally got it. Right, we're actually inside now completely. The temperature's gone down. As you can see, it's 25 degrees outside. Here you can see now the temperature's gone up to 50 degrees outside. There's a force field there. We walk away from the door very quickly. It becomes very nice. But we got now these little things. Look, little robots here. Right, now we can get lots of ion cubes here. We can drill these. Actually, one thing I haven't brought with me is any purple tablets. So I may be having to go back to get some. Or make some. Well, that's no difficulty. Right, so that's quite useful, and we'll now have a little wander around and see what's what. Ah, yes, you see, it's going to need purple tablets to get to everything, isn't it? And I don't think there's any purple tablets around, so I'm going to have to go back to get some. And that we came in over here, if you remember. It was here. And we came through and we saw that. So we're now going to have to go all the way up, back up the, and wander all the way back up here again. No, just walk our way up and go back up to the ship, and then I'll go and get some purple tablets. Doesn't take long to do it, but it's just a bit of a pain to do it, that's all. Because he's still out there, he's still patrolling.
Welcome aboard.
There we go. Right.
All systems online.
keeps those little buggers off. Couple of some iron cubes. Let's 1, 2, 3, and let's take 6 diamonds, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's make 3 purple tablets. 1, 2. I don't quite know how many I'll need. 3. That'll do. See, where's his nibs? He's not there, so get rid of them. There he is. There we go. And we just wander back down here again. And through here. Past the Carnite. And oh, we've only got 58% health left. We've got to do something about that when we get into the oh, come on, get in there. Get in there. Bloody thing. Get up! Get up! Get up! That's it. Right, now, get out of here and let's mend you. As you can see, when it's out of water, it sits down. It's rather cute. She sits down. She's rather fun. It stands up when it's in water, but when it's on land, it sits down for you. It just crouches down. Then off we go. Right, okay, so now here we go. We drilled the ion cube. And we found round the corner here, we found something to stick a purple tablet in. So here we go, we've got one. Oh look, we've got a blue tablet. Let's scan the blue tablet.
New blueprint acquired.
Blue tablet. It's just additional purpose. It's just personal computers. The technology is far beyond humanity's own, so let's pick that up. So we've got a new thing, which is a blue tablet. We'll need another one of those at some point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right.
Come here.
Whoa!
To me.
Whoa! Oh crap! Oh, no matter how many times that happens, that sends a shiver right down my spine. Oh dear, dear. Come here to me. Oh look! It's a gate. Insert an ion cube. Oh. Here, give me an ion cube, please. Wow. That's interesting. Oh look, I've got no bloody liquid on me. I'm thirsty again. I tell you what, you know, I've go through water at a rate. Let's go and see what else is around in here. Right, so that was the way out. So we've got a oh, what the heck? I can probably, let's just go through here and see where this ends up. I can't remember where it ends up, but we will get back, that's for sure. Whee! So, where the hell am I? This looks like the enforcement platform. Yes, it is. We kind of been here. This is okay. Yeah. This is going up to the control room. So yeah. All right. Okay. I know exactly where we are going now. Yeah, we're on the enforcement platform. And considering I need something to eat and drink, this should go through to the moon pool, which it does, and then I will go to we'll come back to here.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, come on, get. Oh, come on! Damn bloody thing, it's just so useless. Come on, charge up. Charge up, you bloody legs. Oh, God. No, that isn't going to work. That isn't gonna work. That isn't gonna work at all. I think I've screwed up here. Get off. Come on, get up here. Yeah, I've really screwed up here.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm gonna die, unfortunately. But there you go. I'm just too far away. I don't know. Come here, will you? Thank you. There you go. Oh, I'm just about holding my own. Okay, right, so that should be enough for me to get back to the base, and if it's enough for me to get back to the base, then that's enough for me to get fed, watered. And I think I've done it. Because there's the rocket base there, which is all very good. And yeah, we've kind of basically got enough to get back there.
Fluid intake immediately.
Yes, I know, I'm nearly there. For God's sake, this is not the fastest piece of kit on the world to get anywhere with, you see, so This really isn't the fastest bit of kit in the world. But in here we have water!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
As we can see, I've got water, and I can just come in here and I can go nom.
Vital signs stabilized.
Done. Oh, that was close. That was close. I didn't think I was going to get back. Fortunately, I was able to just chase the peeper and get what I needed. So that was close. Phew. Dear oh dear. Right, so I'm full up food-wise, full up drinky-wise, and all I've got to do is to get back. So I wonder if I should take some water with me. I guess I really should. But this is going to take a little bit to produce some water. So I think what I'll do is I will leave it here actually, because we've just been going just over 2 hours. So it's been quite an adventure. In fact, it's been a heck of an adventure, this one. But we made it back without dying. And so we'll get some water, make sure I've got some water to go back with me. I don't think I have got any in here. No, you see, I've got no water with me. And I've got no chance of getting any water at the moment until this one produces. So we've got to wait a couple of minutes for this one to produce the necessary couple of bottles of water, which will take me back. So rather than do that, I just let it wind on and say thank you very much for being with me for this little episode of Subnautica Survival Mode Uncut. That's episode 19 done. On to episode 20, when we'll whip back over to the enforcement platform, back through the gate, and carry on exploring the thermal centre, which is where we've left our where we're pretty well down, nearly at the centre, 1100 metres underground, still another 300 to go. So there we go. It's been great fun playing for you. Hope you've enjoyed the ride, and I'll see you next time we play Subnautica Survival Mode Uncut. Bye bye now.
This PDA has rebooted with one directive: to keep you alive. Scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Exploration is conducted at your own risk. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. Explore, study, catalog new species, secure food and energy, and gather data on unusual phenomena.
Shouldn't have gone so deep.